It's very hard for me to believe that Waiolaihui'ia Center for Ministry is 10 years old. It seems like just yesterday that we began the conversation and working with the Iona program to create a local formation program for deacons and priests. Now the ministry is expanded to licensed lay preachers and worship leaders and catechists, and the need is only increasing. So though it's 10 years old, I know the next 10 years will be full and important to the life of the Diocese of Hawaii. I'm proud of this ministry. I'm proud of what has happened and those who have been ordained through it and those who have been licensed. I've been strengthened by those who have been the leaders, the deans of the program. But more importantly, I think the ministry ahead will thrive and become increasingly central to us, to the church in Hawaii.
Waiolaihui'ia Center for Ministry is a dynamic, growing theological education program. It is my honor to be the dean and also a graduate of the second class of the program. Today, theological education is at a crossroads. It is a transitional period in theological education all around the world. In addition, we work with our Indigenous brothers and sisters in the Pacific, the US, and Canada.
Waiolaihui'ia is a formation program that allows people who want to be formed for the diaconate or the priesthood to remain in the Diocese of Hawaii and not have to uproot their families moving to the mainland for 3 years. It is a wonderful program served by the Iona Collaborative with a great academic curriculum. It is a wonderful opportunity for people in Hawaii to explore their call to serve God's people in the Diocese of Hawaii. I was grateful to have been the dean of that program and am overjoyed that you all are celebrating its anniversary and nurturing it to continue on for years to come.
Happy anniversary, Waiolaihui'ia, and congratulations on a decade of serving the formation needs of our diocese. I'm very grateful for the multiple opportunities I've had witnessing students in the Inside Space program breaking open through vulnerable acts of reflection, sharing, and supporting one another through their discernment processes. I'm also very thankful for the years spent with Waiolaihui'ia before attending a residential seminary program. With the shifting needs of our congregations and the question of what it means to be church, Waiolaihui'ia is an essential component for thriving as a diocese in the years ahead. I believe Waiolaihui'ia stands at the forefront of our diocese as a resource to develop and nurture deeply formed disciples of Christ, both lay and ordained. So once again, congratulations. So grateful for the good work that WCM does for our diocese.
I want to congratulate all the graduates, the first class of graduates and every graduate, and ask Hiakoa to bless you, bless your ministry, and bless everyone in our diocese for years to come.
Although I was already accepted at CDSP, Bishop Bob asked me to be part of our local formation program, and going through the Waiolaihui'ia Center on Ministry was an excellent experience. My classmates were Mahi Bemis, Haoli Tomoso, and Naho Lucas. As a group of Native Hawaiians, we quickly bonded during our 3 years of study and have become closer ever since. We met 1 week in a month at St. Anthony's Retreat Center, which I looked forward to. I think the nuns had to put up with us novices. Our teachers and mentors were invaluable for our learning and growth. I remember Bishop Chang gave a talk on what vestments to wear for what occasion. but I mostly recall chatting with him on our breaks about our favorite dim sum restaurants. Our focus on biblical studies, church history, and theology were intense. Thankfully, the Reverend Diana Akiyama gave me good grades.
I'm a member of the first class of Waiolaihui'ia. That means I've been a priest now in the diocese for over 7 years. And I'm happy to greet you here as we celebrate the anniversary of Waiolaihui'ia. And I'm so grateful to all of you to allow me to be a part of the presbyterate here in our beloved diocese.
Shalom, this is Mary Margaret Smith
and Suzanne Napudi Kobayashi at St. George's in Jerusalem. We're celebrating being together for 4 years in Waiolaihui'ia. Our time together in local formation has been transforming.
The 4 years at WCM has been a tremendous amount of learning, but the most important part for me is the transformation that occurs in your life and the relationship that deepens with God.
Through WCM and the Iona Collaborative, it is just so doable to follow God's call.
The re-energized lay license ministry training grew out of the Insight Space initiative of this diocese. There's been a clear need to affirm the gifts of lay people in teaching, preaching, and leading. Over the summer of 2022, Dean Guanson and I put our heads together to come up with a year of training. The foundation of this course was drawn from content offered by the Iona Collaborative of Seminary of the Southwest. For lay leadership, the second half of the course was focused on license-specific training for catechists, preachers, and worship leaders.
Congratulations to the graduates and students of Waiolaihui'a Center for Ministry and all of those who taught and were administrators of this program, making it possible through all these years, and the bishop's direction in bringing this program to the diocese. The diocese is far richer for the presence of these graduates and students over all these years.
Waiolaihui'ia reminds us that we are all not only surrounded by water, but coming to the living water, who is Keakua.
This is the legacy of Queen Emma, Kamehameha IV, in bringing spirituality to the people of Hawaii, who are to lead not just today, but for the future, for the well-being of Hawaii, the Pacific, and the world.
We want to thank Bishop Bob for supporting the local formation program.
Amen.
Amen.
Malamapono ahuiho.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Mahalo. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.